How's it going, Forex Traders? Just really Desmond Samuel, guys. I'm back on your screen. I'm back on YouTube yet again, guys. I know you're actually surprised to see me, guys. First of all, let me just apologize for being away for so long, guys. I'm so sorry. I know I stayed away for, I think for about 2 weeks or over 2 weeks thereabout. I had a lot going on. I had to change location. I had to relocate to a different city that matches my lifestyle and my purpose. And so that took a lot of time as well. You feel me? That took a lot of time and just getting things in order. Then I had to get some stuff to actually start coming on here to show you guys something different because I feel like you would connect a lot better with me if I start showing my face. I mean, it took a very long time to actually make up my mind to come on here because I'm very shy. I'm not really social media guy. As you guys know, I'm literally off radar. I don't really like social media as much, but now I'm here because I feel like a lot of you guys, I mean, think about it. For the past 2.5 years, I think we've been knocking out, pure price action, this and that. We've been talking about Fibonacci trend lines, trades, quality trades back to back, and I think I've actually done you guys a good deal of justice by giving you guys hardcore price action videos. Just literally this chat after chat work after chat work. So now I feel like you guys are missing out on a lot of other nuggets because I can see you guys growing technically. I can see that technically speaking, you guys are actually doing well. But now, when it comes to actual, because trading is dynamic, is broad. It's not just about buying and selling. There's a lot that goes into trading. So I just felt the need to come on here to let you guys know that apart from clicking the buy and sell buttons, you also have a myriad of other things to actually discover about the forex market, which is why I'm here. All right, so yep, once again, I repent with sackcloth and ashes on my face. I repent, guys. I'm so sorry for staying away for so long. I just had a lot going on, as I said. So literally, this is how things will be going on from now on. Okay, so from now, this is exactly how things be going on. I'll be here a lot more, than usual. I'll be here physically showing my face and all sorts of things, and then also we're talking about other trade nuggets as well. It's a series, all right. So I've got like 20 videos already, to just talk to you guys about, and yep. So this is just gonna be the new dispensation. So just lock in and then sit tight because this is how things are gonna be going for the rest of, at least for the time that I'm here. All right. So I promise I'm not going anywhere anymore. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here now. So sit tight. All right. So literally we'll be talking about a lot of things, man, like these scammy brokers, all these dead proprietary firms. Guys, I have brokers in my DM. You have no idea how many offers I've turned down just to keep you guys sane, because I value your transformation and your growth. This aside the money, I have a flair for teaching you guys. I have a knack for teaching and grooming people. So anything that tries to interfere with the process, I actually kick it out. All right, so I kick against that kind of system because you guys are all manner of dead proprietary firms giving you guys dead prop services and charging you so much money. Don't worry, guys. We'll talk about these things here. This channel is all about authenticity. You get me? I'll be as real with you as possible. I'll call out names if I have to call out names. All right. And then if anybody comes to scam you anything, kindly just let me know. All right, guys. You guys have my Telegram, my Twitter, Instagram. Just let me know, guys. So we'll talk about that thing in there because, guys, I'm so tired of brokers and prop firms doing crap. Literally, you have like the worst possible services from these brokers. You're in a trade. In your trading view, you can see that the market has moved 30 pips in profit, but in your MT5, you're seeing 5 pips drawdown, guys. It's weird, man. It's crazy. All right. So don't worry, guys. Like I said, I'm here to, take you guys through that route and then navigate this thing together and then give you guys the best possible service as I always do. And then also, guys, yep, all of our trades have smashed TP. The indices, the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, the US 30, the DAX index, all smashed TP and even went ahead to create new highs. And you guys know me, man. Like that is proof of mastery. I think I've done this over and over again. All right, so I'm not really the type to blow my trumpet. So you can always go ahead and check my most recent videos, guys. We've made a ton of money. This is like what the third quarter. So if you missed out the first quarter, second quarter, this is the third quarter, guys. This is the time for you to actually lock in and then also help yourself, guys. It takes about 90 days to learn a skill set, and literally the program takes you about 2 weeks to finish. So you can imagine, man, you have ample time to learn, relearn, and fail, and then start again. Which is why I urge you to also grab the mentorship program. If you want to grab it, I suggest you do so, because one of the things that people really fail to understand, you plan for next year, not knowing that how you end this year is how you start next year. Believe me. All right. So if you end this year on a really bad note, chances are very excellent that you start next year on a very shaky note. So which is why you must help yourself to make sure whatever thing happens, you have to finish this year strong and on a strong foot so you can start next year solid. You get me? Yep. So that's just that. So enough of the yapping. By the way, guys, I look really good, man. Yeah, I hope this mic is placed properly. It looks awkward, guys. Don't laugh at me. This is my first time doing this, guys. If you laugh, you hit stop loss. If you laugh at me, you hit stop loss. Oh man, like I feel like I actually enjoy this particular way of making videos, man. It feels a bit different to be honest. I can see my beautiful face. I look really handsome, man. My mic fell, guys. This mic does not like me as much. I hope I get it right though. All right, so yep, sorry about that. So I'm here now. Yeah, again, my fan face. All right, so this is what Desmond Samuel looks like. For those of you guys who be wondering what the face behind the solid trace and the channel has been, this is my face. This is Desmond Samuel in a nutshell. All right, so get used to seeing this face because this is gonna be on your screen for a very long time. I promise you. So I'm not going anywhere again. I'm back on YouTube, as I said. So like I said, we have the dollar collapsing. We have a few pairs which I'm going to talk to you guys about, and then subsequently, I'll be talking to you guys about other things as well, other trading nuggets, like because one thing I've come to realize is that over time, when I started trading, I came into the business with the idea I just want to make money, which is good, which is, I mean, at the end of the day, that's like the cardinal index. That's the point of being a trader. You want to make money, but from the onset, coming with the idea of making $1 million, $1,000 a day from the market is as a beginner, it's possible, but as a beginner, I mean, there is a lot more. All right, there are systems and processes that goes into you becoming a kind of trader that allows you make that kind of money consistently. You feel me? So I think my trading took a turn when I took my mind off of making money to just focus on the kind of mindset behind the kind of trader that makes that kind of money. I think that should make it that should make sense to you guys now. I took my mind away from making money to actually focusing on executing proper trade because I got to realize that money is literally just a byproduct of excellent analysis and execution. Honestly speaking, if you focus on making money, you will not really make money as much. um Ironically, you will not make you make the least money when you really need to make money in the market. Honestly, like you need to come with abundance mindset and focus on the process. Focus on the process over outcome. Literally, just stick to your guns, focus on excellent analysis and then proper execution of your trades. Honestly speaking, the money is just a byproduct of being excellent and being competent in the market. If you don't believe me, try it and see. The money is just a byproduct of you being excellent and competent in the market. That's just the honest truth. All right, so enough of the yapping. Without any further ado, let's get straight to the. I have a few things to show. Oh, before I actually go to the chart, guys, be sure to click on that subscribe button and then turn on the bell icon because, guys, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere anymore. You guys are gonna see me here for a very long time. Yeah. So I hope this frame is nice. Yes, guys, this is my first time doing this, man. I always hope this frame is nice. Don't laugh at me in the comments. Do not laugh at me in the comments. If you laugh at me, you hit stop loss. Honestly, you think I'm joking? Try and see. All right, so that's just that about that. So I have a few pairs to talk to you guys about. So what are the things that I'm looking out for the next couple of weeks? I'm sitting running to the upside. We have AUD taking off. We have the dollar collapsing nice. We have USDCHF, USD card melting. We have the JPY pairs are just rallying. So all this will be broken down on in depth as I always do. So which is why I know you guys are actually waiting for that. So it's now time to get to the chart. So let's go. So first things first, we have the S&P 500. Like I said earlier, we're actually going ahead to smash TP. TP was right around 6,140 basis points if you check my recent video, and now we are currently cruising at around 6,000, roughly 6,300 basis points for the S&P 500. Like I said earlier, it went ahead to give us a new high. All right, so entries were somewhere around here, like so. If you actually check my previous video, I said to you guys, I'm actually looking at the demand level somewhere around here, like so. So it was a very simple entry, break out of the counter trend line, retest, and then it simply just rode this guy all the way to the upside. So that was just what happened on the S&P 500. It was a very simple trade. The thing about the stock market, it always has a very bullish sentiment. So if you manage to get in right, get a proper entry, you're pretty much good to go. Just ride the wave to the upside. Yeah. So now moving on, the S&P 500. What do I expect for this guy is very simple. I do envision us, rallying to regions of about 6,700 basis points. But first of all, I'll be watching this guy closely to see what the next kind of consideration will be like, so that I can see if I do have a chance to get in. All right, so I'll just look at how things go somewhere around here, like so. Let me see what the candlestick pattern is like. Once I see a very beautiful pattern like so, I'm actually knocking another entry, then ride this guy all the way to the upside. All right, so that's just that for the S&P 500. Let's check out Nasdaq real quick. um I believe I still have my Nasdaq. Let me just check my watch list. Let me just check my watch list real quick. So yep, so also Nasdaq went ahead to create a new high. Not only smart TP, actually went ahead to create me a new high. Very beautiful pair, man. Again, similar setup according to with the S&P. So it was a very simple entry, counter trend line break like so. So entries were somewhere around here, then stops were below structure, roads get all the way to the upside. Not only did we smash TP at 22,194 basis points, we did actually, continue to create a new high right around 22,771 like so, and I still envision this guy rallying to the tune of 24,000 basis points to say the least. All right, so that's just that about Nasdaq. It was pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So if you take this trade, kudos. Similar thing to the US 30. US 30 smashed TP but never really made us a new high. Just smashed TP right around somewhere regions like so. So our trades were actually locked out on profit. So yep, so that's just the review. So let's dive into the actual, then the DAX. All right, so DAX actually went ahead to give us money. So entries were here, first entry here, second entry here. We smashed this guy through the roof, and they actually went ahead to give us a new high. All right, so that's just that of the pairs that I called out recently. So now let's get into the business of the day. So the euro dollar, first things first. Ideally, we are already in an uptrend, as you can see, like so when you're in an uptrend, it is always advisable to look out for buying opportunities. So that's exactly what we've been doing. All right, so we've just been looking for buying opportunities on this pair. So as the dollar continues to collapse, that's what we just continue doing. So as things stand, we have the first touch, second touch. More or less, it's gonna be like the third touch, and these lines are preferably with the Fibonacci. You guys know me; I do nothing without Fibonacci, man. So I like to see the Fib, in line. So literally, we have like the 3D confluence zone here, where we have the trend line, the demand level, and then the Fibonacci place. So once we see a decent bounce off of here, like so, provided that everything remains equal, entries will be here, then stops will be low structure. You ride this guy all the way to the upside. First TP will be 1.18295, and then subsequently we should see this guy rally all the way to 1.22 region somewhere around here, like so, all the blue bar all the way up. All right, so now let me see the pound sterling. Pound sterling also has a very similar setup. So this is just how it is. So making a series of high highs and high lows across these pairs. You guys know that once the dollar starts to melt down, the rest of the pairs tend to rally. All right, so the pairs versus the dollar tend to rally. So as you can see, like so, this is the first touch, second touch. Again, this is just the pound sterling doing is things, supply demand stuff. So this is just coming into this channel like so. So it will be a very very simple entry. So it's going to be really simple and straightforward. Yeah, guys, we need to see a bounce off of this region like so. Once you see a bounce off this trend line, and then you see like a beautiful counter trend line break, I'll be here to let you guys know exactly how to capitalize on this trade. I see no reason as to why the pound sterling should not rally into regions of about 1.3750 or 1.38000, which is somewhere around here like so. That's just how it goes. Okay, so that's just the whole thing is a very simple concept actually. All right, so next up now we have the USDCHF. So we actually had a very beautiful entry somewhere around here like so. I think I came on here to let you guys know about this trade. Let me just be sure. I think I did. Yeah, so what we have here is a head and shoulders pattern similar to what's happening on the dollar index. So this is like the head shoulder shoulder neckline. So you guys know that once the market gives you a head and shoulders pattern in a downtrend, that's a continuation chart pattern, and in that case here we use what we call the range trading principle, that says that once the market breaks out of a range, the market has to drop or rally into the tune of the amount of pips accumulated in the range. So that is simply what's going to happen on USDCHF, all things being equal. So I do actually see, because this is like the head shoulder this was the neckline here. So neckline got broken, and it was a very simple. I didn't really have as many trades inside of here because I was looking at the bigger time frames. I needed this guy to get done with whatever thing was doing here, and then I could see like a Fibonacci play. So from swing high to swing low, then pull back into this 0.81847. So I knocked this guy all the way down, and now I'm seeing another opportunity to go short on this guy. So what I need to see is very simple. How the market pull back into 0.80500. That's exactly where I would be interested in shorting this guy from. I do not really fancy all of these mid-range trades. I like to see the market react to a certain level. So once I see the market pull back into 0.80500, I'll be here to let you guys know, or rather, I'll be knocking this guy, all the way back to the downside. So that's just that for the euro, the pound sterling, and then the USD CHF. I mean, these are the pairs that I'm currently looking at. You guys know me, man. I can call out three pairs and end up trading just one, because I'm not really a numbers. I'm a numbers guy, but I also prefer quality over quantity. You get me? So that's exactly my own philosophy when it comes to trading. It's not about taking all the pairs in the market. It's about the ones that can pay you. That you know that these guys, once they hit your TP, you're making a lot of money. All right, you get it right, you're making bands from the market. Yeah, gold. I'm not really a fan of gold at the moment. It's just crappy. Yeah. So USDJPY on the other hand has been making, just giving this range play. So I'm not even carried away by this. I still believe that this guy has some potential to the downside. To be very honest with you, what I'm actually looking out for is, provided that we still remain below this supply level here, I'm not really bullish on the USD JPY, to be very honest with you, because I can already see that this is a head and shoulders pattern. So I mean, I can see that this is just pulling into supply levels to actually knock itself all the way back down. So ideally, what I would like to do is this. So anytime I'm faced with a kind of scenario like this, what I simply do is go down to the 4 hour time frame. I mark out the most recent levels that actually matter to the trade that I intend to take, and that would be somewhere around here, like so. So I'll say to myself, okay, fine, this market is actually trading at around supply level. You can see that every time we came into supply, we actually collapsed. Came in here, collapsed. Came in here, collapsed. So what's going to happen is very simple here. What we need to do is come in here, break below here. So I'll only be interested in shorting USDJPY if I do see a break below this green bar, like so. So once I see a very decent, maybe a daily bearish engulfing candle break. The reason as to why this guy is bullish is because the dollar is bullish right now. It's strengthening, all right, on a pullback. So once you see a 4 hour bearish engulfing or a daily candle bearish engulfing break below this level, like so, it will be a very simple entry. So once I see this breakout, like so, inside of here, I'll be able to short this guy. All right, so I think that's just that about that. I have no other pair that I am actually interested in. I like to trade the most obvious pairs. As I always say to you guys, there is no reward for the guy who can break down the most complex pair, man. So it is about what is simplest, and it's about what can pay you. So for me personally, these are the pairs I'm super interested in that can pay me. All right. Obviously, once I knock this trade, I'll be targeting these lows here. This, because I always say to you guys, man, if you're shorting, target the most recent low. If you're going long, the most recent high. You really want to take out your money where the market halted. You feel me? So this is 142 for my TP. So that's just that for USDJPY. So euro dollar to the upside, the pound sterling to the upside, AUDUSD upside as well. So if you trade that guy, kudos, take it to the upside. What's the other pair? NZD USD, any pair versus the USD. I think they are bullish right now, so you can actually capitalize on that. All right. So for me, gold is not really my guy at this point. I'm not really interested in what gold has to offer. Yeah. This is exactly what's happening on the dollar index. You guys know that if the dollar strengthens, every pair versus it collapses. You feel me? So this is exactly what's happening here. So this is like the head and shoulders pattern you saw on the USDCHF. So I have no iota of that whatsoever. All things being equal, that this guy is gonna melt. My prime target remains 94. All right, 94 region, somewhere around there, like so. But we need to first of all see how the market reacts around this level, like so. So once you're shorting this guy, if you're the guy who likes to trade the XY, if you want to short this guy, target 96. All right, traders, thank you so much for watching to the end. Once again, guys, my name is Desmond Samuel, and every relevant link you need is in the pinned comments. Be sure to check it out. You have the link to my socials, my Twitter, Instagram, my Telegram community as well. Then also you have the link to the mentorship program. It's literally next to nothing. Currently is $150, but I think by next time you see me on YouTube again, it might be $250 because that's the actual price. You get me? So that's just what you get to pay to get this level of mastery. All right, get a shot at greatness. To be honest, you have no idea what's possible. Just click the link and come and check out what's possible. You feel me? So yep, that's just that about that. So apply proper risk management. I'll be back on YouTube when these trades are ready. All right, be sure to rewatch this thing because that's how you gain mastery. You don't gain mastery at something right off the bat. You try and try and try. Repetition is where the proof of mastery is. So come and check it out again. Be sure to watch these videos. I'm sure to share these videos, like the video, so that YouTube can recommend this video to every other trader out there that needs something like this. You get me? So that's just that for my time, and I think I've covered every single thing. If there's anything you would like me to discuss again, leave it in the comment, guys. YouTube sends me your email, so I see every single thing you say. So leave it in the comments, and I'll be there to actually address every issue. All right, you have my email, you have every single thing you need, and then also if you want a one-on-one mentorship program that is tailor-made for you and you alone, that option is also available. That one you can email me directly and we can discuss about that. All right, so that's just that. I believe I've covered every single thing. Once again, if you have any other questions, leave it in the comments. All right, and I'll catch you guys in my subsequent videos. But for now, peace out, trade safe, apply proper risk management. As usual, I'm watching you guys in the shadows. All right, so peace out and take care.